What's up, everybody? My name is Tamara. Today we're going to talk about borderline personality disorder and boredom. Raise your hand if you're bored a lot. For me personally, getting bored is rare. I feel like there's always something to do. I can invent something to do. I can entertain myself. I don't know if that's because of the way that I grew up, but it puzzles me how bored people are, which makes it a little tricky. So could you use boredom as an identifier of someone who has borderline personality disorder? You can't use that in isolation, but it could be used as a clue. But because so many people are bored these days, it's very difficult to use that as a single identifier. Of course, we couldn't do that anyway, but bored means feeling weary because one is unoccupied or lacks interest in one's current activity. And my thing is, if you're lacking interest in something that you're doing, then why can't you find something else to do? Get up and go bake a cake. Turn on some exercise music. Go pick up a ball and juggle or something. I don't know. Get some crayons and color. Find a TV show. Paint your nails. Clean up the house. It just seems like if you talk to most children these days, what are they going to tell you? I'm bored. And they have so much technology. They have cell phones. They have iPads. They have games that they can play. And that's all they want to do. And that's understimulate. It's like overstimulating, but I think it creates a sense of boredom. Why am I telling you this? Because if everyone is bored, then what's the difference between borderline boredom and everybody else's boredom? Is it the same or is it different? I personally think it's different. I think people who get bored often, they do have some level of difficulty dealing with it, but I think for borderline, it's more chronic. It goes deeper. It bounces against the feeling of emptiness that they feel, the difficulty with identifying a self, looking at themselves in the mirror and who is reflecting back. So I think those things add to a borderline feeling chronically bored. So there we go with the external motivations versus intrinsic motivators, where I can just be satisfied being me. They're going to define some aspects of their self, of their life, of feeling okay by external stimulation at all times, which looks like I gotta be busy all the time, especially if they're very high functioning. So gonna have two lanes. If you're very low functioning, that person is probably going to act out a lot more and do things that are inappropriate that could cause them to get hurt. They're gonna always be acting out like a teenager. Just, I need to party. I need to get drunk. I need to get high. I need to do things that make me feel overstimulated. I need to binge on something. I need to overshop. I need to do something that is keeping me externally stimulated so that I can feel okay inwardly. For a high functioning one, they're going to have a great job. They're going to be very successful, and they're always going to be busy and creating ideas and coming up with new stuff to do and just busy in that way. Some people who do not have borderline personality disorder might find this challenging to keep up with, especially if the borderline expects them to, because they already are internally stimulated. So to have all this extra, do this, do that, do this activity, be involved in that. I need more. They don't tolerate boredom very well. They can't stand it. They need some place to be, some place to go, some type of interaction to make them feel okay. It starts to tap into the feeling of emptiness and deep loneliness or abandonment that they just don't want to feel. And so the way that many successful borderlines learn to combat that is by being a part of this organization, taking on this project, communicating with these people so that I can accomplish different things. And that's what keeps them going. Do I think that that's a bad thing? No, especially since borderline can be challenging to cure. I mean, if they can find a healthy way to channel that energy or that bottomless pit that needs to be filled, and they're doing it in a constructive way, and people are benefiting, society is benefiting, then why would you take that away from them? So if you like understanding personality disorders, check out my book, The Workplace Narcissist by Tamara and Zyon. It's all about narcissists, and it's going to help you navigate those murky waters. So if you are bored all the time, even if you're not a borderline, or if you are, let us know in the comments, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.